Hi everyone, so it is time for a Better Late Than Never November favourites, and I apologise for how my voice sounds. I have got a really bad cold. I'm really in the middle of it now, but I still wanted to get some stuff filmed for you, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds really annoying. Trust me, I find it very annoying too. But I've got a few products that I've really been loving, and it's quite a small edit. I think I've probably got more of my December favourites because I have been so busy that I've kind of really tried to simplify things down and not spend ages taking ready, which I usually do. I'm really warm as well. It's like, you know, you have a cold but it makes you feel like it's hot because you're all sweaty and clammy because it's cold, and just, you know how it goes. So yeah, I'm going to jump right into it first. I also, if the lighting looks a little bit weird, I'm really sorry. It's so dark outside. Like, I've got every light in this room on, and like, it's dark outside pretty much, and it's 11 o'clock in the morning, so there's not really too much I can do about that, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's jump right in to products. I've only got one body care product this month, and this is this lovely product from the Sanctuary, and this is the Sanctuary Wet Skin Moisture Miracle, which just looks like this, really pretty. And they say that this is a in-shower moisturiser, but unlike the Nivea one, you don't use this kind of like as a conditioner step. You rinse off after your shower gel and everything, and then on wet skin just slather this on and you don't need to rinse it off. Smells lovely. They say the scent lingers. I don't think it does. It doesn't linger. But it really moisturises your skin, and it's just such a good, easy product this time of year when it's cold. When you get out of the shower, all you want to do is put your clothes back on as quickly as possible because you're freezing, and this eliminates having to rub moisturiser in and then walk around naked for it to dry and all of that not so good stuff. So love that. That's really great. Then for base products, kind of makeup base products, I've got two here. I have revisited the Revlon Colour Stay foundation. Now, I've got this in a slightly darker shade than I did last winter. Last winter I was just doing gradual tan, and this winter I have been keeping up my kind of normal fake tanning routine because I just think that I look better that way, so that's what I've been doing. This is in the shade Fresh Beige, and it's the oily combination variety. I love this foundation so much. Now, it's what I've got on my face today, and you're not going to be able to see kind of exactly how it looks naturally on the skin because I have got artificial lighting because it's so dark, so I am sorry about that. But it is so good, and it's one of the only foundations that I don't worry about how oily my skin's going to get too much with this. I know I'm kind of in good hands, and I'll probably need a block kind of mid-afternoon, late afternoon actually, and other than that I'm good. And I love that because that's something that really I really struggle with. If you can see my water bottle down there, I know it doesn't look very kind of YouTubery appropriate, but I'm sorry, it's because I have a cold. I have to keep having a drink of water because I just feel too rough. Helps my throat as well. The second thing is this concealer, and I haven't heard anything about this concealer. I saw it, I thought maybe it was new, I couldn't remember, and I picked it up, and I'm really glad I did because I really like it. And it's the L'Oreal Perfect Match Concealer, which just looks like this. It's in a nice kind of sleek looking wand. The applicator of this I actually really like. It's kind of like a flat doe foot applicator, and because it's flat you can really get in there on the under eye area. I've got this in the shade Beige, but I do think I probably could do with a slightly lighter shade for the under eye area. I really like it. It doesn't crease, great coverage, easy to apply. The only thing I will say is that when you put it near your eyes, it kind of makes your eyes water a bit. I think it has a very high alcohol content in it. It smells like that. It's that almost like wet wipe type of smell, which I do think kind of does contribute to your eyes watering because of that. It's quite a strong smell, but I like it nonetheless. I think it's a really nice concealer, and the one I've been using at the moment, but I do need to get a slightly lighter colour in this. So then two more makeup-y bits. The lip product I'm wearing right now, I actually revisited my October favourites to see what I'd spoken about in that video, and I did speak about this, which is the, not about this, what am I talking about? A different colour of the same product is what I was trying to say. If I keep looking in the viewfinder, I'm sorry, it's just because I'm really paranoid about the lighting. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this time we have it in the shade Prague, which is what I'm wearing right now. Nice bright berry colour. I love the formula of these. They're just so easy to chuck on. They always look nice, and they're just very easy to just top up and don't crumble, go weird. They're kind of a nice alternative to a liquid lipstick if you're not necessarily too into the liquid lipstick thing, which I was last year, but at the moment I'm finding them a bit drying for me, so this is what I've been going for. And then highlighter. Now I know everybody is obsessed with highlighter. It's a thing, okay? Like I get it. I know everyone loves it. For me, I struggle a bit with highlighter. My skin's very oily and I never like that really metallic, really obvious highlighter type of look. I know some people that's their look. For me, it's a bit much. But I have been finding in the last couple of weeks that my skin's been looking a bit dull, and I think it's because I've been ill as well, and it's just so grey and horrible outside that your skin needs that little bit of extra kind of pick me up type of thing. It needs something, and I've been reaching for this, which is the Clinique Chubby Stick Sculpting Highlight. The shade of this is called Hefty Highlight, and it's the highlight I've got on right now. And I just put a tiny bit of this. It comes like this. It's kind of more of a pinky toned highlighter rather than a gold one, and I just put a little bit of this on the really high points. I try and stay clear of anywhere near here because I feel like it makes my pores look bigger and they're already huge. So just a little bit on this area here catches the light, freshens everything up, makes you look nice and awake, and I really like it. And I just do it with my fingers. I don't even use a brush for that. I think it's a really nice highlighter if you don't want something too much. And then for fragrance, I always go back to this. I said fragrance like a really weird person. I always go back to this during the kind of lead up to Christmas time, and it is the Nina Ricci. I think it's just Nina by Nina Ricci, isn't it? I think. I used to use this when I was at school. I can vividly remember buying it and it being the thing, and the advert had this girl in a gorgeous pink gown and it was like Nina by Nina Ricci, and it was that, and I loved it anyway. And I got sent it a little while ago and I kind of kept it for nostalgia purposes, but this time of year it is actually really nice because it just smells like kind of sugared candy apples, and I like that this time of year. I'm not a massive sweet scent type of girl, but in the winter time I do like this, and this does smell really good, and it kind of, I don't know, it smells Christmassy. Does that even make sense? I don't know. And then last but not least, this nail polish. This was so popular with you guys on Instagram. I always do my Sunday Mani, and I share it on Instagram, and this is an Essie colour called Aruba Blue, and you can see how gorgeous it is. It's like a metallic dark blue. On the nails, this is so gorgeous. I did link it. My Instagram is always linked down below, so go and check it out there because I did mention it in that post, and I love it so much. Right now I'm wearing another Essie one. It's called something to do with bling. It's more of like a Christmassy red, but this looked so nice alternative kind of black in the winter as well. So definitely pick this up this season because I think it's gorgeous. Looks so nice on the nail. That is it. Those are all of my favourites. Now for some random favourites. Things I have been enjoying this month. I finished watching The Sinner on Netflix, along with probably everybody else, and if you watch one thing this month, make it that. It is amazing. Jessica Biel is amazing in it. The story is so clever, and I think if you're somebody who reads / watches a lot of kind of thriller type of things, you tend to develop an ability to guess the story quite well, or at least I find that with myself. I very often with books always guess what the plot twist is and who it was and that kind of thing. It's just, you learn how to do that, and I didn't in this. It keeps you guessing the whole way through, and the way it's done is very clever. It's very dark and very kind of sinister and grim, so if you're not into that kind of thing, that might be a bit much for you, but it is absolutely spectacular. Like, best thing I've watched in absolutely ages. I cannot recommend it enough. I'm trying to think what other things we watched this month. So we watched the new Kingsman movie, which I thought was disappointing. I didn't think it was as good as the other one. That's it, I think. Yeah, I think that is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. What have you been enjoying in November? And pretty soon it'll be December favourites, and then it'll be 2017 favourites, which is scary stuff. So yeah, I will see you all soon. Bye.